Hello, here I am in the Sestiere di San Polo on the Ponte Bernardo with another Quattro Minuti con Casanova story for you. This is about Casanova when he was a teenager. His father had died, and Casanova's mother was off in Europe as a performer. She was an actress. And so Casanova was kind of alone with some of his siblings were still here. And he was trying to figure out where to live, what to do about his father's inheritance, and so on. Well, they had wealthy patrons who were helping to take care of the kids who had promised to do so after Casanova's father's death. This was the three brothers Grimani. And Alvise Grimani was the one who was kind of helping Casanova find an apartment and things like that. Well, Casanova got wind of the fact that Grimani wanted to hire this sort of, bad guy named Antonio Rosetta to get all of the family furnishings. And Casanova said, wait a minute, dudes, this is my father's stuff. I'm the oldest son. This is my inheritance. So Casanova went to the apartment, took all the furnishings, and sold them himself, and took the money, pocketed the money. Well, Grimani, he was a nobleman, and so he couldn't say much about this, but he sicked Rosetta on Casanova. So Casanova was not happy about being followed around and harassed by this guy, by Rosetta. Well, there's this complicated other story that Casanova ended up in kind of the jail on the island of Sant'Angelo, and he escaped one night by getting the guard drunk, pretending he had a sprained ankle, so everyone would think he would be in bed, but really he paid this guy to sneak him out in his boat, row him over here, right by this bridge, because Casanova had found out that Rosetta lived near here, somewhere on this street, on Calle Bernardo. So Casanova gets out of the boat, comes over here, waits on the step in the dark at Rosetta's house. We don't know exactly which house it is. He said it was a house, I think, at the foot of the bridge, but it's kind of unclear which house that is. But anyways, it's totally dark. This was before there were lights like this in Venice. So Casanova waits in the dark till Rosetta comes home. Casanova jumps the guy, takes out his cane, beats the heck out of poor Rosetta, breaks his nose, bruises him all over, knocks out 3 of his teeth. While all this is going on, the city used to have lantern bearers at this time. So one of the lantern bearers came running, and Casanova hit him too. And then Casanova jumped in the boat, went back, jumped back into his bed, pretended to be asleep, and like he was completely innocent. Well, the next day, everyone's talking about this. Like, it must have been Casanova who jumped this guy. And Casanova's story was, no, I'm in prison. How could it be me? It couldn't be me. And he actually says, I shall answer that I am sorry to be innocent. Because, everyone knew he had a grudge against Rosetta, but he needed to feign his innocence. Everyone kind of guessed it was him. He kept to the story that he was innocent. But that took place right along here.